Good morning. Today is a big focus day because I've got the Skeeal carousel to do today for tomorrow. That's a big focus, make sure that's done. And then for the rest of the week as well. So we've got the rest of Skeeal's content to plan out. I want to get more of a structure to that. So I know not only just for Instagram, but also for the other channels as well. That'd be a good plan to have put in place by the end of the week. On Instagram at the moment, I think that's just makes sense. Ease into it with just one social channel and then we'll spread out from there. I think makes sense. I also want to then look at personal brand side because there's still more to do with other socials, not just the 3 weekly vids that I currently do. We've got a recording sesh for Vandango with Jack to get his social strategy sorted as well. So that's another one. Hopefully that'll make some good Skeeal content as well though. So we'll get that done this week. Same with kind of the other channels as well. We want to make sure that we've got strategies. So we'll have some personal branding with Jack as well to get his strategy sorted. And like I say, a bit more of a strategy for mine for other socials, as well as finishing off Skeeal's strategy is the plan. That is kind of the big tasks this week, as well as getting the website done. So those are the top 3. Carousel, social key dates, the social strategies for all the channels, and getting the website sorted. That's the plan. Right. I suppose I should get to work. Okay, taking a break from the key dates calendar just to get some fresh air. I'm going to go do some filming with the old Vandango. So again, I stepped in along the prom. I'm having my lunch. And then
I'm fasted.
And then we'll show you some behind the scenes this time, I promise.
I don't know what we're gonna record, so
but whatever we record, it'll be something.
Maybe it'll just be behind the scenes.
Maybe that's what we'll do. That would make for an interesting video. Who knows?
There we are. Sun's shining though.
It is. Sun's out. Ciao. That'll be fine, won't it?
Here's one for you. Got you. Great offer I have. Tell me.
Because then I don't have to move, I can just do this.
Anybody got 4G? Anybody got 4G? Not loading one.
Lovely. You should have screenshot it.
Weather is booming.
Yeah.
Is the mic booming? Booming sounds.
Sound is booming.
Come check out the Dango. Minute and a half? I blagged for a minute and a half then. I don't want to out people like that as well.
Here over the next couple of days.
You think you're an adventurer? I didn't even say a price on that. Get off the island, you titty pig.
What an odd little man.
Ready?
So ready.
Should we do one more?
Sure.
Just so I've got a choice. Payday offer to catch the boat.
Sorry, I was busy looking at their leaving. I was prepping.
God's sake,
I was
come on.
focusing on them so you don't have to worry about it.
God's sake!
Sorry.
How was that?
Sorry.
Boat! Look at the boat! Look at the boat!
So I was thinking about your mental health here. I was like, oh fucking great, they're leaving, you can crack on now. I've got to finish off the key dates carousel now to get that done for tomorrow morning. I'm thinking I'm gonna do an 11 o'clock post. Is my plan. Kind of mid-morning, people are about to go on the lunch break, they'll be scrolling through their Instagrams. Is the thought process. Middle of the day, social media managers will already be on all their phones. Yeah, that's the plan for this evening. And then I will see you in the morning, once it's gone live probably. And we'll plan out the rest of it. Ciao. This is probably the latest update you're ever going to get, but I finally got the key dates carousel all finished, so that is now ready to go. It's scheduled for tomorrow at 11. I'm going to go to bed now. I'm very tired. Good morning. I've had a well-deserved lie-in today after last night, but it does mean now I don't have much time to fix the website changes that I want to make before the post goes up at 11, so half an hour's time. So I'm just going to make some really quick changes to the homepage, the one that people will see straight away, and then I'll work on the rest then, because hopefully they're less likely to go perusing the website today on their first visit, if anyone actually visits. But it just covers me back anyway. So that's the plan. And then I've got the footage from yesterday I need to put into a quick draft edit as well to send through to Jack. So I need to do that today. I think those are my two plans. I don't think there's anything else for today. Right, I'm just waiting for my laptop to update. But once that's done, back to work. I was just looking back through the footage and I realised I haven't updated you since yesterday morning. So there's a few reasons why. Yesterday afternoon was a bit of a slow one. I think I'm still working off a come down from a high that was the weekend and getting this first Skeeal post sorted, and everything was really up here. But then coming back down to earth, Jack called me this morning. We had a chat, and he was going through the same thing. He had a really great day where he was getting loads of inquiries, loads of website views, but then the day after just he can't reach that high. So we were saying you just need to just have solid mediocre days, because the highs and lows, they come and go, but those middles, they're the ones that really make a difference. It's just persevering, isn't it? So yeah, it's been a slow day today then because of that. So obviously, like I say, this morning I haven't recorded anything. I need to get my content done this afternoon because I haven't recorded anything this morning. That was had my chat with Jack as I was having my breakfast, and then we talked through some Skeeal content ideas. So I've just been writing them down, kind of planning them out. I wouldn't say like properly planning them out though. I'm just like putting the content into structured. So I've just been filling out the social guidelines now just to get it written there. But also I think that's a document that I can reference to when I go to do the actual content for it. I need to get at least the Skeeal vid for tomorrow recorded so I can edit that this afternoon. That is the plan to do shortly once I've finished this page of the guidelines. And then get that recorded so then I can worry about doing my other bits, my personal bits, probably on the weekend. I'm thinking what I need to do, because again, a part of the discussion I had this morning was obviously the Skeeal accounts have just no followers at the moment. So although I've been posting on personal accounts since the start of the year, that doesn't correlate to the Skeeal account. That's still brand new. Like, it only had the first post the other day. I'm not expecting it to be something that just takes off straight away, but at the moment I'm posting to no one, and it's getting those first followers through. So I'm thinking what my Monday post will probably be is just a plug. I think that's the plan. I think I'm just do something that can hopefully just push people towards Skeeal, because and when I get doing collaboration posts and reels, they'll get traction and it'll work. Plus, even like the Facebook page, I don't use Facebook. I don't use it. I don't use Facebook. So it's getting myself into a mindset where it feels like a chore to have to go onto Facebook just for Skeeal. I hate the platform. I do. I shouldn't say that, because then they'll stop me performing on Instagram. We don't want to do that. But it's just slow progress. That's all it is. And it's going to be 10 times worse when I've got to juggle personal account, Skeeal account, and then client accounts. I'll have a bit of structure by then. So this has become a ramble. This is going to be the whole video really, because I haven't done anything else. But right, I need to get some work done, and this is 6 minutes or something. I'll cut it down. Right, see you later. Hello, 2 days back to back with no real updates. So this is definitely going to be a short vid. I am just going to work through some mundane tasks now. I'm not really doing anything exciting. I've decided that I am not posting today. for Skeeal, which is a massive step back from where I originally planned I was going to start the week, and I was going to stick to the 3 post minimum. But let's be real, I haven't been sticking to my personal 3 post minimum. My working Wednesdays are a bi-weekly post if I'm lucky. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm not going to let it hold me back. So I'm just going to keep working through some mundane stuff, like I say. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to have to record content in the morning because I still haven't done that this week. So that is a big focus. Tomorrow morning. It's the only thing that I have to worry about tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, we'll be editing this video, which should be nice and quick again because there's hardly anything to it. Which you might be sat there saying, oh, thank God, yeah. But it's also, when I look back at it, it's going to be not as informative. I don't know, maybe it will be. I've not masked the fact that I've not done much this week. So I've stuck to my guns, and this is a raw, unfiltered view of building Skeeal. The highs and the lows. And this is definitely a low point. But definitely not the lowest. It's definitely going to get worse. And it's definitely going to get better. So, right. I will see you in the morrow. I've just finished the first draft pitch deck for one of the long form series we want to do for Skeeal. It's an interesting one. A lot of big possibilities. For me, the biggest thing is inspiring people to follow their dreams, to do whatever they want to do. I feel like, especially in this modern age, there is so many just poor role models for young people. And I want to change that. So this is the first step in that journey. This project will aim to inspire young people, future entrepreneurs, whilst also helping, I think, what is quite a vulnerable demographic on the island. And I say on the island because obviously as starting out it's going to be just local, but later down the line it'll be something that can expand. This is just the first one though. There is two social shows. The one that I've just finished the deck for, and the other one that I'm going to finish this afternoon, that both have the same premise. They are both aimed at inspiring people and empowering them to follow their dreams, providing a platform for people to showcase things that they care about, but both completely different ends of the spectrum. I'm really excited for both of them. They are unique to their own, but the whole social show premise is unique. It aims to be television without television. So yeah, 2 really good ones. I'm excited. I'll show you a brief, and then I'll just blur everything out, but I'll show you a brief pic. That's the first one. Pretty exciting. I'm going to add some image slides in. It's obviously just the core text there, but just some image slides just to help bring the deck to life. I think the aim is going to be to have four social shows that we can cycle through. I think this is going to be a defining moment for Skeeal. Something that really just sets us apart from traditional marketing companies and positions us as a future-thinking brand that has high potential. We know what we want to achieve, and we won't let anything get in our way. That's the premise. But like I say, 4 social shows that will cycle through, I think is the plan. I have, I say, two dialed in that I know are going to be the 2 core shows, with then the other 2. I've got one written down on my whiteboard that is probably going to be the filler for now anyway. It's not really a social show, it's more of a content pillar for socials, which is not the same thing. So, but I'm excited. I'm very excited to see where this goes. However, I now need to record some content because I have nothing for next week, and I am down 2 pieces of content for this week. So I need to get something for tomorrow for Skeeal, and then get some work done. Right. I'm watching The Last of Us. It's the last episode of the first season. Adios. I've just finished filming 3 videos. 1 for Skeeal tomorrow morning. Yeah, probably tomorrow morning, 11. And then 2 for personal, just to give me a few options for Monday. I am going to go for my walk now. Then I'm going to get some lunch when I get back. And I'm just going to keep working on the projects page on the website. One that'll have a kind of intro trailer vid for projects at the top, a contact us form in the middle for anyone that wants to be a guest on one of the projects or wants to offer sponsorship to the project, or just general inquiries about projects. One that's separate from the Skeeal client contact us form. And then at the bottom it'll have the pitch decks and just some general info. That's this afternoon's plan once I'm back, once I'm eating food, because I am hungry. I will check back in this afternoon, if for nothing else, then to do an outro. And thus concludes this week's episode. I am looking forward to the future of Skeeal. I know I'm only 1 week in, but I am looking forward to it. It's gonna be another great adventure. So I hope you will join me on said journey. Follow me on socials, subscribe, leave a like. See you next week.